this is a solving algebraic fraction introduction. So if you already know how to do them, just move on to the harder stuff. Or if you just want to refresh your memory for revision purposes, go ahead. So the first thing is to get our denominators the same, because as you know, we can't do anything without that. So I'm going to make it all into 6. So 2 times 3 is going to be this fraction and this fraction for times 2. So I now have 4 over 6 plus 5 over 6, because that hasn't changed, subtract 3 over 6. So we don't need to touch the denominators now. We've got our 6. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. So we now have 6 over 6, which is 1. Next one. Sort out our brackets first, as in BIDMAS. So I'm going to make this into a 10. So to do that, I'm going to times this fraction by 2. So I'm now going to have 4 over 10 plus 1 over 10, which equals 5 over 10, and simplified is a half. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add this half onto our 3/4. Now the denominators aren't the same, so I'm going to times it out by 2. So our new fraction is 3 over 4 plus 2 times that, it's 2 over 4. And the answer is 5 over 4. So it hasn't asked us to make it correct because it's into a mixed number, because it is top heavy. But I'm going to do it anyway because I feel it finishes it correctly. So I've got 1 and 1/4. These ones you'll probably find a little bit more simpler because we've got to solve for x, which means we've got to find out what x is, which is our unknown. So let's do what we normally do. We need to get the same denominator. So I know that x over 4 plus 2 over 3. I'm writing this one out just to show you how I do it. I like to keep it looking like fractions. I don't like having one big number at the end. So I always put my big number at the end over 1. In that way, I can see it more clearly. So the next denominator, the lowest common multiple, is going to be 12. So we need to find something with a denominator of 12. So to do that, I'm going to times that by 3. And this one by 4, and this one, well, it's 1, so by 12. So that's going to be 3x over 12 plus 2 times 4 is 8 over 12. 2 times 12 is 24. 1 times 12 is 12. So that's looking pretty good. So normally we wouldn't do this and get rid of the denominators, but now they're all the same and we need to find x. We just need to get it into normal algebra when we find our letter. So we're going to get rid of those. And if you see nice and clearly now, it looks like normal algebra. So 3x equals 24, subtract our 8, which is 16. 3 divided by 16 does not go, so our answer is going to be 16 all over 3. And as you know, I don't like leaving a top-heavy number, so I'm going to put it into mixed numbers, and it's going to be 5 and 1/3. Same again, we've got 3x plus 1 over 2, and it gives us our fraction. So we need to get it to 14 because that's our next one lowest common multiple they all go into. So I can leave that, but I'm going to times this one by 2, and I'm going to times this one by 7. 2 times 3, 6x, all over 14, plus 7 over 14 equals 13 over 14. Okay? Can you see what's happening? So this line of numerators is going to be our equation. So I'm going to get rid of those. So now I've got 6x plus 7 equals 13. 6x equals 13 minus 7, which equals 6. And then we're going to divide our 6 into 6. So our x for this question equals 1. So that's it. It's a bit of a mix-up there. This one was easy. This one had a little bit more to it. But these two, all you got to know is, one with the x, you've got to find your unknown or any other letter. Get your denominators the same. Delete your denominators. Normal algebra. I hope this has helped, and I shall speak to you guys soon. Bye-bye.